Breaking news, my wonderful people, it is happening. For 2023 election, there is a gang up against Peter Obi, and this has been formally made known. You will be shocked to find out where this gang up and what exactly is happening and where this is coming from. My people, it is actually a shocker. Peter Obi has become a sensation, loved by a lot of people, especially, the Nigerian youths. The Nigerian youths truly, sincerely, are really standing with and for Peter Obi, saying this man should be given the opportunity to become Nigeria's president, and they feel very strongly that he will make a lot of difference. Well, why that is being said, there are some said from some other group who do not share the same thought or ideology, okay, and feels very differently. Well, this is what is happening right now. Please don't forget to give us a thumbs up, like us, share, subscribe. Let's get all the details. 2023 elections, there is gang up against Peter Obi. Supporters reveals. Peter Obi Supports Network, POSN, had raised the alarm of a coordinated attack against the 2023 Labour Party presidential candidate. The body described as unacceptable the antics of the opposition presidential campaign organization and their political parties. POSN accused them of outright distortion and mischievous misquoting of the former Anambra State governor's speech in order to discredit him. In a statement by James, Director of Strategic Communication, he said, opponents were intimidated by Peter Obi's acknowledgeability on strategy and information on the world economy. James noted that the resort to faking his speech and attempting to put words in his mouth in a strategy by smuggling opposition to cause trouble. POSN stressed that Peter Obi does not play games with figures and facts because he's a keen researcher and passionate. He's a passionate seeker of solution for Nigerian challenges. James said Obi has continued to restructure the way politics is played by focusing on issues and presenting credible and workable data for developed and developing the underdeveloped nation. POS mocked other 2023 candidates for citing laziness, declaring them incompetent and unprepared for the task of the presidency. We challenge these and those who are causing this trouble for checks and their support to provide credible evidence of Peter Obi's speech where he gave such wrong figures, because these people are trying to cause trouble. James added that the country can work again and that with the right leadership, things can go back in place, and let's not jeopardize the opportunity that we have to make this change. So this is what is happening. Some persons, some people are doing everything they can, humanly speaking, possible to ensure that Peter Obi, is discredited, and someone who people will feel, oh, and he said this, he could not do that, he's not that, he's not that, he's not that. So this is what some people are trying to, do, okay, and trying to put in place. But the truth remains, every one of us have got a duty to pick the candidate of our choice that we truly are assured of could really make that difference. Let's not sit back and pretend that all is well. Let's do all that we possibly can to ensure that the right persons, the right leadership are in place to bring about Nigeria the change that we all envisage. Now it's time for Nigerians to stand for what is true. It's time for us all to rise up to the occasion and refuse to be intimidated, to be pushed aside, and to be told we are not a people. For once and again, we've seen how some people, want to do whatever they can to destroy the very call of unity that binds us and puts us together as a nation. Right about now, Nigeria has gone through a lot, and the days upon us are days where we cannot afford to allow some persons to destroy, that which is left In case you are not aware, officially Nigeria is broke. In case you are not aware, Chris Ngige on Friday made the announcement that Nigeria as it stands may not be able to employ, talking about the federal government and state government, or engage in capital projects. That Nigeria as it were may not be able to support the people, and, pay salaries and what have you. He said because as it stands, what we're experiencing now, people have gone through a lot, and, the nation can no longer, cope with all that is happening unless something drastically change. Nigeria cannot even service her debt. Nigeria cannot even service her debt. So these are some of the things that are happening, and why we all, must work together as one and do that which is absolutely right and necessary for us to move forward. The days upon us have shown to us that Nigeria government have mismanaged that which we have. Nigerian government has brought trouble, if you want to say, on the people. And this is why we must continue to stand for what we believe. This is why we all, with one accord, must do that which is absolutely right and necessary without taking chances. We must rise up to the truth, and do not allow intimidation to become the watchword of what holds us back. As it stands today, now, the things we are experiencing, unless things change drastically, we don't know where we're going to be coming out from, to make that change that we all envisage. Change will come, but how? People work for it. People are intentional. People, people sacrifice for that change to become a reality. It doesn't just fall in anyone's steps. For if things have been in a certain way and you want them altered, then you must do something about it. Yes, you must do something about it. And that's what we all are crying for. That's what we all are asking for, you see. And we really thank God that at least among the presidential candidates, there are those who we can, still look up to and say, yeah, there's a ray of hope here. Yeah, rather than going again with the same cycle of the same people, the same circle. If a man goes through a roundabout and keeps going through the roundabout, change will never come. It will come when that man is really ready and ready to make that change. That's when the change will come. When the man stands up and say, you know what, I'm going to break the course of this roundabout. I'm just going to go into the first, second, or third, or fourth exit, fifth if there is a fifth one, and just stop going around the circles. Other than that, it will continue on the same sphere. Please don't forget to give us a thumbs up, like us, share, subscribe. Click on the notification button so you can get all our latest news. God bless. Have a fantastic and a lovely day. From us, it's bye for now.